Okay, I picked that before DIL, and I think I heard N4MBI in there. Is that you, Rick?
That was...
Rick, and have a couple of his problems. Okay, I picked that before DIL, and I think I heard N4MBI in there. Is that you, Rick?
That was...
Rick, and have a couple of his problems. Okay, I picked that before DIL, and I think I heard N4MBI in there. Is that you, Rick? Next up is Danny, KD9TYE. Come on in, Danny. Have a cup with us. N0AJ.
Hey, good morning, everybody on the Breakfast Club. Feeling kind of special with Mr. Danny, but start the day off right, I guess. I got 29 degrees here in Galesburg, Illinois. It's going to be getting close to 60 today. Everybody sounds great on the radio this morning. I'm enjoying my first cup of coffee, so everybody have a super day today, better day tomorrow, and we'll be clear. Kilo Delta 9 Tango Yankee Echo will be there.
Okay, Danny. Well, I just called you Danny, but I'm sorry I didn't honor you with a mister. But how about if I just call you Sir Danny? Would that be okay?
Oh, yeah, that's even better. Thank you for the accolade.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning here, Danny. Next up is our friend in Rolla, Gary, Mr. Gary. Come on in and have a cup, Gary. KF0TW, N0AJ.
N0AJ, Jim in Breakfast Club. Good morning. I have 35 degrees here. Excuse me. Appreciate you running this out of the net. And I got all kinds of comments here rounded up. I need to start a timer, make sure I don't go over 2 minutes. As far as buying a mower for the wife, if I did that, it would be well preserved. It'd be like having like new out of the box mower, because it would never get used by her. As far as AC9LV goes, when I do something like what he did, spill a cup of coffee all over everything, etc., I say to myself or my wife if she's around, it gets worse. Well, I think if I had what the experience he had this morning, I'd say it got worse. And onion soup, one of my favorite things. I remember, some of you guys probably remember Famous Bar had a restaurant, and the best onion soup in the world was there. There is a good place in Cuba, Missouri now that makes good French onion soup. And I had an aunt, and I'm switching subjects here. I had an aunt that would send me letters when I was a youngster, and she'd put on the envelope, Master Gary Taggart. Master. I'll talk about politically incorrect. I'll be running the 6 o'clock hour this Saturday for KF0XQ. He'll be unavailable. So, there you go. Thanks again. Great signal, Jim. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
We're back, W8CJJ.
I didn't even know you were gone there, Mike. I'm glad you're back. You're up next here, so let me clear up with Gary. Master, I think that was reserved for a youngster there. I used to get those from relatives that when I was much younger, Master Jim, or Master James or whatever. Okay, Gary, I got you with the lawnmower, the pristine lawnmower for your wife. There you go. Well, you'd be using it eventually, I suppose, so it wouldn't be so pristine anymore, but it'd be ready to go. Thanks for checking in, Jerry. Good to pour your cup. All right, Mike. Hey, by the way, I'm going to call you Sure Mike, all right? Is that all right? We want to know about those pancakes you were so anxious to make, and did you make them, and have you consumed them yet? W8CJJ in 0AJ.
All right, very good, Jim. I'm going to call you Frenchie. How about that, over?
Oh, no, you can't call me Frenchie.
Boy, that was beautiful French there you spoke there when Pierre checked in. I wish I would have studied more in school. It's a beautiful language. Anyway, good morning, fellas. This is Mike, W8CJJ. We're located here in northwest Ohio, 34 degrees. And let's see, well, we had to skate because Rascal and Daisy May needed their breakfast food there, so we had to get right out there at the top of the hour. Otherwise, I would have stuck around. That was a fun mess. Okay, we got a great bunch of guys. You're like all radio brothers and sisters to me there. Hey, boys, I'll tell you what, we were prepared yesterday morning to make that German apple pancake, which is actually, like Bill says, AFD, it's more of a pie. And you do it in a cast iron skillet. But was it ever delicious? Now, I had everything out for the wife, and she was going to be the in-charge person. So she's the house commander. And I thought I had everything, except she went to the refrigerator to grab the milk to make up the batter. She said, "You have no milk." So, so I had to go later in the day on one of my trips to get milk. So we didn't make it till about late in the afternoon. It was almost supper time, but boy, was it ever delicious. I'm going to tell you. I'm starting a diet here pretty quick. I picked up the papers today from the doctor for the blood workup for my HDL, LDL, cholesterol, and triglycerides. And I'm giving up donuts, cheese, whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if I can give up this apple pancake. Anyway, hey, we're going to work on leaves again today. We've got that Ryobi walk behind crosscut, and boy, does that baby do a great job on chopping up the leaves. We got a nice bagger on it. This is the first year that I've used the bagger, but I'll take those maple leaves and I'll work them into my garden box. I just got a load of topsoil from the local landscaping outfit. They only charged me $20. It was good black sand. I told them I wanted dirt that I could grow 6-foot high tomato plants and big potatoes that look like small watermelons. So he said, we got the stuff for you. And so we'll work on compost in it and put it in the box and get it ready for spring. So that's what's going on here. A great day. Looking forward here. So thanks for doing the net, Jim. And hey, I did spy your grandson's picture there on the Breakfast Club page. I got to figure out how to get where I can see Larry's picture down there standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. So I don't know. I guess I got to find him and like him or something to be able to get in there. I don't know. I thought he would have posted it on the radio Breakfast Club radio net page. Let's see. With that, back to net control. Thanks for doing her again. This is W8CJJ. Over.
Call, Matt. Yeah, go ahead, comment.
Yeah, hey, this is Perry, KB0UOZ. UFO reported the other morning that he had a conflict, something changed, and he did not get to stop at Winslow, Arizona. Over.
Oh, okay, Perry. Doggone it. I misinterpreted. He was looking forward to that old Eagles tune there, and he was going to stop there. But okay, very good. Thanks, Perry. Back to net control, W8CJJ.
Okay, Mike. Well, you enjoy those pancakes here while you can, okay? And I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough giving up all that stuff, I suppose, but you can do it. You can do it, sir, Mike. You can do it. So, anyway, thanks for checking in. All right, next up is Pierre, K9EYE. Pierre, good morning to you. Wait a minute, you're Monsieur Pierre. Come on in and have a cup of the Breakfast Club, Pierre, N0AJ.
N0AJ, this is Kilo 9 Echo Yankee Echo, Crystal Lake, Illinois, where it's 32 degrees, and Baxter is not physically incorrect. It's the title that they use for young men. Specifically under 12, I believe. But anyway, enough of that. Let's see, going swimming today at the Y. Going to get wet, so snow's all gone. Zodi and I went for our walk this morning, so it worked out really well. So it's funny, I had my Apple Watch on when I went swimming, and during this 1-hour class, I walked 200 miles. Oh, excuse me, 2 miles. 2 miles. And I walk a mile in the morning, so when I go swimming, it comes up to about 3 miles a day. So, pretty cool. All right, I'll let you go. I want to say hello to Gary out there for you today, if you're listening, Bates. Verna, come on, get that double bazooka on. And Don, DLS, if you're out there. So it's K9EYE, Crystal Lake. So it's 32 degrees. That's all for now. Au revoir.
Okay, Pierre, good to hear you this morning. I hope Gary gets back on the air here before long. Boy, he's been out a long time, but I understand he's got to get an antenna up, so I hope that happens. Always like to hear from him. Thanks for checking in this morning, Pierre. Next up is Paul, N9UEJ. Good morning, Paul. Mr. Paul, how about a cup of coffee, N0AJ?
N0AJ, just pulled out after ready to go. I did it last night. I was probably in the weekend. I'm going to get the rest of the shot off and then I have to worry about it in cold weather. But I got one, so I'm going to run your gym. It's going to be a nice day, I think, here. So we're looking forward to trying to get some more stuff done. And always got something to do. That is all. So back to the cover for this break. We're doing the list. It's also really good this morning. And the race is taking the rest. So everyone has a
Paul. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Nice. I got a good pet frog out there. He jumps in there every now and then. I got a nice signal out of Princeton this morning. Okay, I'm going to check for the next net controller, see if he's going to let me run the rest of these. I got 5 on the list here. Who's the next net control station?
Hey, good morning, Jim. I'm here. Keep going, and I'll be here when you're ready to turn it over.
Okay, is that David?
Rich, K0PIR.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Rich. K0PIR. Okay, I got 5 left, and I'll go ahead with them here then. All right, next up is Sir Bob in Downers Grove, WB9VGO. Come on in, Sir Bob, and have a cup in 0AJ.
Sir Bob, well, I feel honored. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club. WB9VGO, Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois. Temperature keeps dropping. We're down to 30.5, going up to about 50 today. A pretty nice day, all in all, and another nice one. I think the next few days are going to be in the 50s, so we should have some pretty good fall weather here. It was a little chilly waking up yesterday morning. We had a little dusting of snow on the ground, just enough to make you realize the winter is going to come again this year. So we'll put that off a little bit longer if we can. So that's it. Don't want to hold it. You're already on overtime, and thanks for picking me up. N0AJ, WB9VGO.
Okay, sure, Bob, but I missed your temperature.
30.5, 30.5 going to 50.
Okay, well, that's not too bad, especially being a little farther north than us. Thanks a lot, Bob. Good to pour you a cup, sir, Bob, and we look forward to seeing you on your net. Let's see. Next up is His Excellency Jerry, W4DIL, who is smack dab in the middle of Kentucky. Come on in, Jerry. Have a cup. N0AJ.
Good morning, Jim. N0AJ. This is Jerry. W4DIL. That's in Kentucky. Dab in the middle. Well, this morning we got 1, 2, 3, 8. That's going to get 52. There you go. You keep that supposed to get more. Hey, well, you have a good one, Jim. Thanks for doing that. Thank you for it. DIL. Back to you. Kilo Delta 9, Indy Victor Victor. Whiskey Bravo 0, Golf Alpha Charlie. Kilo India 7, Whiskey 0, India Alpha. Kilowatt Uniform 9 Sierra.
Hold up, K0PIR.
Hey, Rich, did you get those?
I did not.
Okay, let me tell you the word. There was K0FCG, KD9IVV, WB0GAC, and Alpha 0 India Alpha. Roger?
Okay, and then the last one was KU9S. I got it, Jim. Thanks.
Boy, he sneaks in just any chance he gets. He's already on this list here. I'm not done with it yet, Rich.
Okay, I'll put him down on mine, too.
20 Hotel Papa Yankee.
Stand by, check-ins.
I got, cleared up with Jerry there, smack dab in the middle there, Jerry. You have a fine day. Man, I tell you, it just don't seem right. 23 degrees in Kentucky, and it's up in the 30s farther north. Go figure. Anyway, you'll endure it, and look forward to seeing you on the Breakfast Club again here. All right, next up is Barry, KB0UOZ. Barry, thanks for the tip on the pancakes there. Hey, did you ever try putting apple in a meatloaf? KB0UOZ in 0AJ.
What's for breakfast, Barry?
Boy, good morning, guys. I don't know what's for breakfast yet. I haven't been up too long, so I haven't decided. I better go to the restaurant this morning. Let's see. Starting out, we're 35 degrees. Hey, I haven't seen it this warm in a few days. And I think we're going into the low 60s. So here we go. We're going back into some warmer temperatures. I'm all for that, man. I don't like weather. I don't like
afraid of the cold weather anymore. Anyway, boy, don't get to calling me sir or any of them things. I'll think you're mad at me. Anyway, good morning. I'll shut up once you get on through the ridge. You're out of time. Can't be sure. You know that.
Okay, well, if you're not going to be called Mr. or Sir, then I don't know what I'm going to call you. I just won't call you late for supper. How about that?
There you go. There you go. You can call me whatever you want. Most people do anyway.
Yeah, you can call me Ray, you can call me Jay, but it doesn't have to call me Johnson, right? All right, thanks a lot, Perry. You got your 35 degrees. Next up is Fred over in Lake Compton, Kansas, where the wind, no, that's Oklahoma. Come on in and have a cup with us here, Mr. Fred, K0YEQ, N0AJ. Yeah, Brad, you getting on, you're going to be on Rich's list, K0PIR's list, so thanks for checking in with him. Now go ahead there, Fred.
Good morning, Jim. K0YEQ here in the Compton, where I've got a balmy 36 degrees. Winds out of the south about 4, so it's going to warm us up to 58, 59 degrees today. Sunny skies. I'm looking forward to that, and then hey, it's going to keep right on warming up into the weekend. Sure a change from what we had yesterday morning. Crossed the river and went across and had 17 degrees on the truck thermometer. It was cold down in the valley, but it warmed up, and it was really a pretty nice day after that if you could stay out of the breeze that was going on out there. I won't hold you here long, Jim. Thanks for running the net. Everyone have a wonderful day. K0YEQ 730.
Okay, Fred, well, you have a fine day there as well. I got you 36 degrees, and hope you have a fine day. All right, next up is my field gunner, other than next net control, that is, Sir Bob in Decorah, Iowa, WD0TBS. Come on in, Sir Bob, and have a cup, N0AJ.
Okay, this is WD0CBS up here in Northeast Iowa in Decorah. Oh, no one called me sir for a long, long time, so I'm not used to it. The temp here is 31 degrees. They say by this weekend will be the lower 50s for temps around here during the day, so I'm waiting for that. Nothing much else happening around here, so back to net control. This is WD0CBS.
Okay, Sir Bob. Well, you have a fine day there in Decorah. You have a nice signal as always here in Ocala, Missouri. Thanks for being with us this morning. Okay, now, Rich, K0PIR. Rich, how you doing? Come on in and give me your particulars, and I'll turn over and give you mine, and then we'll hand it off to you. K0PIR, N0AJ.
Okay, Jim, sounding good here. Boy, terrific signal, and everybody else that I heard checking in, boy, great copy. 25 degrees in Pierre, clear skies, and back to you, Jim, N0AJ, K0PIR.
Okay, Rich. Well, we've got 34 degrees here in O'Fallon this morning, going up to 60 today. And I'd like to thank everybody that checked in here on, I don't know whose net this was, but thanks for checking in with us this morning. I want to say a particular good morning to Tom there, K0FCG, and Rick, KD9IVB, and Walt, WD0GAC, and Sherm, Alpha 0 Indy Alpha. I hope everyone has a fine day today, and look forward to seeing you on the net again. This is N0AJ. Take it away, Rich.
Okay, thanks again, Jim, and have a terrific day. Good morning. This is K0PIR, Rich with the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club meets daily from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. on 3973 kilohertz, where old-timers are never forgotten and newcomers are always welcome. You don't need to be a member to check in. Just have a general class license or higher. The Breakfast Club Net is non-controversial and non-political. You can find out more information at www.hamdata.com. That's www.hotel-alpha-mike-delta-alpha-tango-alpha.com. Okay, first let's have a moment of silence for our silent keys and in honor of our nation's veterans. Okay, thank you for that. And let me tell you who I got on the list. I got K0YEQ at the top. I got K0FCG, KD9IVV, WB0GAC, AA0IA, KU9S, A0HPY, N0YPD, and KC9KRX. That's who I've got so far. Let me see, are there any mobiles or portables out there that want to check in? Okay, nothing heard. Are there any remotes that are short time? Call now.
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
This is N0AJ. Rick, N4MBI is calling you there, Rich.
Okay, let's go ahead and get Rick in here. Thank you, Jim. N4MBI. Good morning, Rick. Come on in for a cup. I'm not hearing him.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he had 57 there, Rich.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Yeah, I didn't hear you, Rick. Just poor propagation down there to Florida, I guess. Is Rick down in Florida?
Roger that.
Okay, yeah, that must be it. Anyway, thanks for the relay, Jim. And Rick, have a terrific day. Enjoy that nice weather. Okay, let's see. Let me run down the list real quick again. I got YEQ, FCG, IVV, GAC, IA, KU9S, K0HPY. I got YPD, KRX, and last one right there is Whiskey Foxtrot 0 Golf. I am running Ham.Live, so I got you on the list, Steve. Who else wants to check in?
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
Kilo 90 Tango Papa K9 FTP.
Charlie, Juliet.
Whiskey 0 Golf Tango.
Okay, boy, good crowd. CJJ, I got KF0TW, I got WB9VGO, K9STP, AA4JV, W0GT. Who did I miss? Okay, anybody else? Boy, that's a long list. I'll keep my comments short. Let's start at the top of the list. K0YEQ, good morning, Fred. Come on in and stand by FCG, Tom.
Well, good morning, Rich. K0YEQ here. I see that Ham.Live reclaimed my old avatar and my old call sign this morning, unbeknownst to me for some reason. I don't know where that goes and where it comes from when it does that, but got checked in anyway here this morning. 36 degrees. I'll be getting ready to head to work here in a little bit to put a day's work in and then one more day to the warm weekend from the sounds of it. Looking forward to that. Wife's got a checklist of things she wants done over the weekend, so might get an early start on that stuff tonight and get ahead of it maybe. We'll see. Rich, thanks for being there. Sounding great. Appreciate you running the net. Say 7-3 to everybody. K0YEQ.
Okay, Fred, great copy on you. Hey, yeah, if you can figure out how to log out and then log back in, that should do it for you. Thanks, Fred, and take care. K0FCG, good morning, Tom. How are you this morning? And have you been operating any CW? Come on in and stand by IVV Rick.
Morning, Tom.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Well, matter of fact, Rich, I was on, let me think here a minute, I was on 40 meters yesterday, had a couple of good QSOs, and let's see, 17 meters I had a QSO. I think that's right. I'd have to look back at my log. That's the first time I've been on CW for about a week or so, but this is going into the time of the year where I do that rather frequently. There's not much good on TV in the evening, so as far as I'm concerned, there's not. Would rather be in here on the radio. But Rich, thanks for serving up the coffee this morning. I didn't realize that Jim was running overtime there from his hour when I checked in, or I would have waited around and not created so much confusion, I guess. But everybody's got really good signals this morning. I had a good copy on my friend Rick down there in Marina, Florida. I don't know whether Rick's still on frequency, but if you are, Rick, good morning to you and Audrey. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your time down there. It doesn't sound like it's really all that warm in Florida right now. I guess some of the cold air that we had earlier this week and over the weekend has probably filtered down that direction. I think we're going to be, I haven't really looked at the weather forecast on the computer this morning, but the people on TV last night were saying we're going to be in the low 60s maybe today and going up from there and in the mid 70s by the weekend. So how about that? I guess maybe this is going to be our Indian summer for this year. Rich, I don't know a whole lot else, nothing of great importance. I'm going to be chopping up some leaves. That's kind of about a month or a 6-week project around here. We've still got a lot of trees around here that still have green leaves. They haven't even started turning yet. Of course, it'll be a while before they hit the ground, but if I don't stay ahead of it, we'd be knee-deep in leaves if I let them all accumulate at one time, because we're almost like, well, not almost, it's like we live in the woods here with the big old white oaks and the red oaks, and lots of leaves, but they provide a lot of shade, and we enjoy having them around. Anyway, I'll hush up and let you carry on. You got a bunch of folks to get in here and get Mr. B and scratch, and here we go. K0PIR and the good old breakfast club. This is K0FCG. Back to you, Rich.
Okay, thanks, Tom. This is K0PIR, Rich with the Breakfast Club, and a terrific copy on you, Tom. Boy, there's Elecraft's got a new transceiver out for field operation, and it sure looks nice. It's a CW only. I bet it's going to be a terrific radio. Maybe I'll pick one up around Christmas when they have a special. Anyway, Tom, great to hear you on this morning. Take care. We'll talk to you later. KD9IVV, Rick, good morning. Come on in and stand by GAC Walt.
K0PIR Rich, good morning. It's Rick here in Spring Bay, Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor. Of course, it's dark, and we're 35 degrees going to 53. We're going to flip the numbers over today. Anyway, 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I guess, we had 70-mile-an-hour winds and blew a door off my hay mow, and so I got that on the project today to work on. So anyway, it's up in the air. I'm going to play it safe and get out the tubular scaffolding and not fall out of the hay mow on my head, that's for sure. So anyway, back to you, Rich. Sounding really good, really good. Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor.
Okay, Rick, yeah, nice copy on you. 35 going to 53. Thanks, Rick. Enjoy the rest of your day. WB0GAC, Walt, come on in and stand by IA Sherman.
Okay, 0PIR in the breakfast club, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where the temperature is 37 degrees on its way to 58 later today. I think it's supposed to be clear today and start warming up. Hey, Rich, I got to agree with Rick. Your signal is just moving in here to Olathe. You're 5.9 plus 10. Perfect Q5, good audio, sounding great down here from here. So, good job. Won't hold it, but I'll be here copy in the mail. K0PIR, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Walt. And yeah, nice copy on you. Got your 37 going to 58. And yeah, I'm running about 300 watts right now. Take care, Walt, and enjoy the rest of your day. Next up is AA0IA. Come on in, Sherman. Stand by KU9S. Jerry.
Morning, Sherman. Morning, Tom. This is Alpha Zero, India Alpha, Ozark, Missouri. Presently, the temperature here is 28 degrees. We seem to be a little colder than everyone else. The TV station's up in Springfield, about 10 miles from here, reporting 33 degrees. We're just kind of hoping maybe some of that will come on down this way and warm up a little bit. But they are promising us a little bit warmer temperatures today, get up 60 degrees, maybe a little above that would be nice. Not tackling my leaves like Tom just yet. My leaves seem to like we just got one tree here in our yard. Got a lot of leaves from it, but they tend to hang on a little bit longer than the rest of the trees, so I have to wait on them, but I'll tackle them when they fall down. Tom, question for you, Tom, are you going to be up this way this weekend?
QSL, Sherman, we're going to be, let me think, Saturday evening we're going to a Beach Boys concert there in Springfield, and then we might be down in Ozark area on Sunday. You probably heard me mention I've got a granddaughter and her husband that live in Ozark, so we may be down that way on Sunday, QSL.
Roger that. Well, it just so happens my wife's sister is having a birthday this weekend, so we're going to be in Fair. So we're going to cross paths, I guess. We're going to be down there and you're going to be up here. And my wife's birthday is today, so I'm going to go out and celebrate with her here in a little bit. Always enjoy celebrating that with my wife. Not too much else going on. Appreciate you picking me up, Rich. You're sounding good in Ozark. Keep on going. This is Alpha Zero, India Alpha.
I'll wave at you on Highway 60, Sherman.
Roger that.
Okay, Sherman, nice copy on you, and that sounds like fun, a Beach Boys concert. Tom, you and Betty have a terrific time, and Sherman, thanks for checking in. Take care. And next up is Jerry, KU9S. Come on in, Jerry. I've got my timer going, and I think I've decided I need a timer up on my computer screen instead of on my little phone here. Come on in, Jerry, and stand by HPY Lee.
Hey, good morning, Rich. Good morning to one and all. I've been tied up here this week. My granddaughter turned 18 last Thursday, so I've been tied up getting her some transportation. She just got her license, actually, last Friday. Anyhow, it's 30.2 degrees, and Jack is in here with me. And he wants something, I don't know what it is. He probably wants to go out and check out the yard. I'm sure that's what it is. He says, Dad, hurry up and get done. Anyhow, good morning to one and all. 30.2 degrees in McChesney Park. K0PIR, Kilowatt Uniform 9 Sierra 73 all.
Okay, Jerry. Well, congratulations to your granddaughter, 18 years old. Boy, that's terrific, and good copy on you this morning, Jerry. Yeah, go take him out, and we'll talk to you later. Lee, good morning, Lee, K0HPY. I didn't mean to jump on you when you checked in. Come on in, Lee. Stand by, YPD Mike.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Rich, and everybody else on the BC. Yeah, you never know when to try to get your nose in there, your foot in the door, so to speak. 23 degrees here this morning. Supposed to get up to 40. We'll see if it gets out of the 30s. It's been kind of hanging in the 30s during the day. We got about 3 inches of snow on Monday, and that stopped any yard work for the time being. Hopefully it disappears. There's still some out there, and lets it dry out a little bit so I can get some more of the leaves up. But if it don't, it don't. You know how that goes. Don't have much else, just riding along, and say good morning to everyone on the BC. This is K0HPY, Scandia, Minnesota.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Larry. Do you need short time, Larry?
Not necessary. I got the remote on, but I can wait my turn.
Okay, we got you down, and you're on the remote, so we should be fine. And Lee had a terrific copy on you, booming signal this morning. We're at 24, and I think we're headed up to around 40 today. Thanks, Lee. Take care and enjoy your nice day there. Keep the snow over there, Lee. We don't have you on the ground right now. Okay, N0YPD, good morning, Mike. Any snow up there? Come on in and stand by KRX, Brad. N0YPD, still there, Mike? We must have lost him. Let's get Brad in here. KC9KRX. Come on in, Brad.
All right, K0PIR, KC9KRX. Good morning, Rich. We got 32. They say a high of 50, but we'll see what goes with that. Other than that, we're doing okay. Hope everybody's having a good cup of coffee or something to get the morning going. We'll go right along. K0PIR, KC9KRX. Everybody have a good morning.
Okay, Brad, nice copy, and thanks for checking in. Take care. Enjoy your day. And next up, Whiskey Foxtrot Zero Golf. This is K0PIR, Rich with the Breakfast Club. Come on in, Steve, and stand by CJJ Mike.
Good morning, Rich. Good morning to all here on the Breakfast Club this morning. This is Steve, located in Neosho, Missouri. We're 38 degrees and going up around 60 today. We're 20 degrees warmer than yesterday at this time. I've been helping this Mrs. all week. She's been ailing. I'm going to have to be able to get out of my home health care trust, I think. She's able to want to go to staff and get some essentials, but it'll be in the electric part, so that is another step down the descent into old age for us. Neither one of us had the farm left the shop before, so that's going on from Neosho, Missouri. At least on my side of town. Rick, thanks for taking steps. Good signal, and good signal from everybody this morning. I'm just also running about 300 watts here on my fan dipole. At K0PIR, WF073, everybody have a good one.
Okay, Steve, a nice copy on you. Got your 38 going up to 60. And, boy, that sounds terrific. Enjoy that weather. And we'll talk to you later. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, W8CJJ. Mike, good morning. Come on in and stand by TW Gary.
All right. Good morning, Rich. Hey, Rich, before I go on, do you have a decent copy on me, over?
I do. Go ahead.
All right. Very good. Good morning, all. This is Mike, W8CJJ. I'm located in northwest Ohio, where the present temperature is 35 degrees, and good copy on everybody, especially the other Steve up there in the Osho. Good morning to you, Steve. Let's see, I wrote down about Lee. Hope I got his call right. The Kilo Zero Hotel Papa Yankee. Lee, if you're on frequency, I wonder, are you good on QRZ? QRZ, over. Okay, maybe he stepped away. Well, he's into solar, so I always like to talk and learn a few things. I got a small system here. So I'll just kind of look on QRZ, look him up there in Candia, Minnesota, and maybe we can talk on the telephone. Anyway, Rich, thanks for doing the net, and thanks for the Breakfast Club coffee, and say hello to Mr. B. Maybe a scratch between the ears there. Rascal and Daisy May, they've been laying back and taking a nap here. They've had their breakfast and everything, and so they're just enjoying probably the conversation. I don't know. Thanks for doing it. Back to net control. K0PIR. This is W8CJJ. Over.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, about a 5-7 copy on you. And thanks for checking in. Give Rascal and Daisy May a pat on the head. Mr. B's in the other room right now. Yeah, nice copy there, Mike. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. KF0TW, Gary, come on in and stand by. VGO, Bob.
K0PIR, Rich and the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I have 34 degrees here, and I guess I'll make a comment about not knowing when to check in. You look at the clock and listen for a few minutes on the net. That will help. So running this out of the net, Rich, good signal from you. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
Okay, Gary, nice copy on you. Terrific signal. Got your 34 degrees, and thanks for checking in, Gary. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day, down in Rolla, Missouri. Okay, next up, WB9VGO. Good morning, Bob. Come on in and stand by. STP Jerry.
Okay, thank you very much, Rich. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone on the Breakfast Club this morning. WB9VGO, Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois. And I think we might be about at our low point here at 30.3 degrees. It's going to eventually have to start warming up if the sun ever shows up. But we're looking at a high today of 50, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day all in all. So looking forward to that. And a little bit of chill down here in the shack when I came down here this morning. And I got my space heater under the desk ready. I don't have it on yet, but anticipating those cold winter mornings ahead, I usually like to stick the space heater on a little bit, and when the feet are warm, the rest of you warms up, and it helps quite a bit. I don't have a lot of tube gear to heat the shack up. Got my old Drake TR4C, which I usually run on Saturday mornings on a couple of nets. And my amplifier here, it doesn't seem to heat the shack enough, so we have to rely on the method of the space heater. But at 50 degrees today will be a good day, and I'm going to try to get out there, take a walk when it warms up a little bit. Kind of slackened off a little bit. Something about that chilly weather. I'm not as good as Pierre, who gets his walk every morning. I'm a little more of a wimp, I guess, when it comes to cold temperatures. All right, that's about it from here, Rich. And I always get a kick at the top of the hour. It's like a DX pileup. Everybody wants to be first. I just wait for an opening and throw my call in. I figure I'm going to get in eventually. And another thing, I hear guys throwing their calls out 2-3 times, and you've never acknowledged, or net control never acknowledged the first time. So that's kind of overkill. But, hey, that's enough said about that. So with that, back to you. K0PIR, WB9VGO.
Contact check-in.
Okay, let me get the check-in first.
November 9, Oscar Romeo Delta. Mr. Rich, please get me on your list, and good morning, Bob.
Morning, Bob.
Okay, 2 Bobs. Is there anybody else?
Contact.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, I think it's, well, I've noticed here lately that if you check in like 1 or 2 minutes before the end of the hour, that's become a fashion. Kilowatt uniform 9 sugar.
Well, that's like the guys who say they heard somebody in order to get their call out there to be first. I've heard that trick, too. It's kind of, you hear that on the DX bands, too. Back to that WB9VGO.
At least on the DX bands on CW, you hear the full call.
Usually it's on the DX station's frequency, though.
Roger. Okay, good copy on both of you there. And Bob, let's see, I got your 50. I think you said going up to 50. Thanks for checking in, Bob. Terrific signal. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. This is K0PIR, Rich with the Breakfast Club. K9STP. Jerry, come on in and stand by JV Joe.
Well, good morning, Rich, and everybody on the net. Waving a hand at my neighbor Joe, AA4JV. And I'm on the banks of the river in Clinton, Iowa, where it's 30 degrees and it's going up into the 40s. I'm not sure where it's going to. I haven't checked. Sorry. I digress. So anyway, going out to lunch with my fishing buddy, and we'll discuss and solve some of the world's problems, and maybe start some new ones. Normally he talks about the old man, his wife, and I don't have one of those problems anymore. So 20 years, and she didn't want to be married anymore. Oh well. And both my daughters said, that's a good thing for you, Dad. But we're still real good friends. I'll talk to everybody later. Have a good day, and thanks for doing the net, Rich. Great signal into Clinton, Iowa. K9STP.
Okay, Jerry. Yeah, a real good copy on you from Clinton, Iowa. And 30 going into the 40s. Thanks for checking in, and enjoy the rest of your day. AA4JV, Joe, come on in and stand by GT Randy.
Okay, very good there, Rich. Very beautiful signal this morning. And of course, I got Jerry's signal coming in here always perfectly. Just ground wave or whatever we got going between us. K0PIR, this is AA4JV here in Clinton. Well, a little bit to the west of Clinton. It's 28.5 degrees. Talked about half a degree since I checked in earlier. And anyway, I'm just saying that all the signals are just beautiful in here. I mean, I'm talking to everybody very well. So I'm down here at 50 watts is what I'm running here. For the days like this, it's nice to keep the afterburner off. Anyway, that's about it. I haven't got anything else to add, except we're just going to continue on trying to get everything winterized around here. Everything's put away, and the garden's put away and all that stuff. But we're not too far away from that. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you there, Rich. Thanks for being net control, and thanks for getting me in here. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club.
This is AA4JV, over.
Okay, I think I heard a check-in. Try that again.
Relay?
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, it's K9AJP. It was the N9UEJ, Mr. Paul down there.
N9UEJ. Got you on the list, and I got AJP on the list. We'll have to get him in here. Joe, a terrific copy on you, Joe. Thanks for checking in. And, boy, I wish I was down there in Florida. I see the pictures, and it's been so cold up here. I want to jump in the truck and make a trip down there. Joe, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's get Paul in here. I'll need some help. N9UEJ, if you're copying, come on in for a cup.
N9UEJ, Mr. Paul, K9AJP for relay. Alrighty, very good, Mr. Paul. Got to 27 degrees and not really doing much today, so I think he's just going to relax. K9AJP, back to net control.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Dave. And Paul, I did hear you that time. Thanks for checking in, Paul. Take care. Let's get W0GT in here and stand by UFO Larry.
Morning, Randy.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Say hi to Barry Lou from catching me. K0PIR in the Breakfast Club. W0GT West Burlington, Iowa. Down the river from Jerry and Joe there. Morning, guys. Anyway, we've got 32 right on the button. 32 going into the low 50s today, they say. So we're going to warm up quite a little bit. And I might have to start working on the leads here for too long before they get, like Tom said, so heavy you can't do anything with it. But we'll do it in stages. Hey, thanks for the cup, Rich. Give Mr. B a scratch when he comes back in the room. And everybody have a great day. Thanks for the cup. K0PIR, W0GT.
Okay, Randy, 32 going into the low 50s. That's not bad. Thanks, Randy. Thanks for checking in. Excellent signal. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. WB2 UFO, Larry on the remote. Did you make it to Arizona? Come on in and stand by AJP Dave.
Hey, this is WB2 UFO in Mesa, Arizona. You got an excellent signal this morning, by the way. But I'm hearing you from my station in New London, Missouri. We're at 28 degrees in New London, Missouri. But it is 60 degrees here. Typical desert that drops in this evening necessarily. But the forecast is for 85 degrees this afternoon with not a cloud in the sky. And so I will be sitting in the house and relaxing and going into the pool for a while. And I'm without a car tomorrow morning, this morning. The local port dealer actually comes and picks it up and brings it into service and will bring it back to me. They know what you're dealing with. They're over 55 community here in Arizona. Yeah, we made it. We did not stop in the wind blow. It was 17 degrees when we got there. My water system was all horribly frozen. I was worried about it. So instead of staying north at 2,000 feet above sea level, we turned south at Fallbrook, immediately dropped out of the mountains down to 1,000 feet above sea level, and warmed up our pipes and got everything going before it caused any damage. Anyway, with that, What else is going on? Not a whole lot. We're having a very good time in itself. Same old. A lot of people we know from years past that were here. Ed and Luann want to say hello, K9WRY and KA9WRY. They're both here. We say hello to them. And with that, thank you for being there. And you're great signal. This is WB2 UFO in Mesa, Arizona. You're hearing me through the remote WB2 UFO in New London, Missouri.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta would like to check in.
Okay, we got you on the list, Bill. WA0AFD. Is there anybody else that wants to get on the list?
Whiskey 9, Victor Sierra.
Okay, Whiskey 9, Victor Sierra. Anybody else? Okay, I don't have too many on the list, and I thought I was going to run out of time. Okay, yeah, Larry, let's see, I think you said 60 going to 85 out there. And my camper's a 2011, and I've been in single digits. And knock on wood first, the pipes haven't frozen on mine yet. I know the black and the gray tank have frozen up. Big blocks of ice, I'm sure, but it hasn't hurt anything. I guess I've been real lucky. But anyway, yeah, it is a little stressful when it gets down cold like that. Take care, Larry. Enjoy your weather out there, and maybe I'll see you in January. Okay, K9AJP. Good morning, David. Come on in and stand by ORD, Bob.
Well, K0PIR. Good morning, Rich. Good morning to the group. This is K9AJP. David up here in Rochester, Minnesota. Cool start to the morning. 26 degrees, 26. And we're headed up there about 42 today, so it shouldn't be too bad. Did have that inch and a half of snow, but it's been going away. It went a little bit yesterday, and today should make it all gone. By golly, it's too early for snow, but it's not uncommon. Anyway, Rich, that's what we got, 26 to 42, and partly sunny today. So hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for doing the net, Rich. Thanks for picking me up. K0PIR. K9AJP. Take care.
Okay, David. Yeah, nice copy on you. And 26 going to 42. Terrific weather, and thanks for checking in. I hope we get that warm today. We're at 23 right now. Okay, let's see. Next on the list is N9ORD. Good morning, Bob. Come on in and stand by AFD Bill.
And a good morning, Rich. K0PIR N9ORD. Ham.Live, thanks for getting me in here. Well, we still got plenty of time in the net. Yeah, very good. Hey, good morning to all who can hear me this morning. Well, let's see. We got 30 degrees right on the button. 30.0. There you go. It's been gradually getting colder every time going along here. And let's see, 30 degrees current temperature, 51 degrees is the forecasted high temperature today. Now, that's nice. And it's going to be on the partly sunny side. Yeah, then a sunny side, and maybe throwing a few more parts of clouds. Anyway, no notation of rain at all. It'll be a good day to work on picking up leaves, because, man, they are coming down. They sure are not going up. So I'm going to blow all the leaves into the yard, then light up my lawnmower and get out and cut the grass / mulch leaves, pick it up, and then it looks really good. Then meanwhile, it's a very easy way, because you're mulching all the leaves and cutting a little bit of grass, and then pick it up out of the rear bagger and put it in the waste dumpster, and all done. Easy peasy, kind of. Anyway, Rich, that's the plan this morning. And we're going to work on that. So, there we are. Back to you, Rich. Thanks again for the cup of coffee, and by golly, and being here. to keep the net going. Thank you. K0PIR and then ORD.
AC9LV, check in. WZTRD remote.
Okay, I got AC9LV and W0TRD on the remote. You need short time, Mark?
No, sir. One radar turn. Thank you.
Okay, it's not very long. Okay, let's see there. Let's see, Bob. Yeah, nice copy, Bob. And got your 30 going. I think you said to 51. And partly sunny. That sounds terrific. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for checking in. And you enjoy your nice day there. Okay, this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and next up is WA0AFD. Come on in, Bill, and stand by Victor Sierra, Gary.
Well, good morning, Mr. Rich, and good morning, Breakfast Club. I am WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta Bill in Chesterfield, Missouri. Give or take about 20-some miles west of that big old arch down there on the Mississippi Riverfront. 34, a lot better than yesterday. And we're going all the way up to 59, and they're saying sunshine. That's good because one of my antennas needs to be put back up. It's an in-fed long wire, which I use primarily on 160 and 75 FT8. I could survive without it, but you know, at the ham radio, we always have need for more everything, including antennas. Well, yesterday I went to see my surgeon that did the heart surgery in 2019, and he's a character, and we had quite a conversation. But he told me to get my rear end off that stationary bicycle at the YMCA and start walking. He said gravity-defying motion. In other words, walking is far better for your muscle structure and stuff like that, especially helping you with stability in your legs. So I want to start off 50-50, half on the bike and half start walking. I used to walk before I hurt my ankle. And I got so comfortable riding that stationary bike, I just said, the heck with walking. So this comes from the man that opened me up and rearranged my heart and said, get back to walking, buddy. So that's what I'm going to do. 34, 59, see you a little later this morning, Rich. WA0AFD, back to net.
Okay, Bill, nice copy on you, and that's important. I think that's an important point your doctor made there. But I think riding that stationary bike, especially when you had a sore ankle, that was probably a good thing to do too. And I got out, and I'll get out and walk when the weather's not too cold and not too windy. But anyway, Bill, thanks for checking in, and I'll see you on the other net, and you take care. Let's see, next up, W9 Victor Sierra. Good morning, Gary. Come on in and stand by LV John.
Yeah, okay, Rich. Thank you very much. K0PIR. And the Breakfast Club. It's Whiskey 9 Victor Sugar here in Milton, Wisconsin. And, yeah, I got up this 32 and just walked in the shack here with a cup of coffee, and I'll say good morning to everybody here on the Breakfast Club. Like I said before, nothing new. I was listening to a few guys talking about mulching leaves, and I did that on Monday. And I did it yesterday, and there's probably 2 or 3 more times I'll be ending up doing it there. So anyway, it's a lot of the leaves are still on the tree, haven't fallen. So I don't know. We're just kind of take it day at a time here, and depending on if we have any more snow, I have mulched leaves as far as in the month of December, so I don't know. We're
just kind of wait and see what happens there, but that's about it. So, that's about all. I'll take a moment there. Like I said again, I could name everybody here, but that would take way, way too long. So, thanks, like I said again, thanks for doing the net, and I'm getting out of here and monitoring, and probably switch over to mid-size after a while. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Whiskey 9, Victor Sugar.
Comment.
Oh, go ahead, comment.
Yeah, sorry, Rich. I just wanted, if you didn't hear me earlier, I'm going to be filling in for Dave KF0XQ on Saturday at 6. So I'll be the next net control, KF0TW.
Okay, so on Saturday you'll be filling in, Roger?
Correct, that is correct.
Okay, I'll try to, I'll see if I can find a place to make a note of that, and thanks for letting me know, and thanks for doing that too, that's terrific. And Gary, got your W9VS, got your 32 degrees, nice signal this morning into South Dakota from Wisconsin. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. John, AC9LV, come on in, John, and stand by TRD Mark.
Well, good morning, Rich. Good morning, Mr. B.
K0PIR, that's you. I'm AC9LV, John here in Rockford, Illinois. 31 degrees, 31. We get up to about 52 or something like that today, partly cloudy. Not too bad, not too bad. Not a whole lot planned around here. Maybe a little more leaf chopping there. But, took care of some of that yesterday and did a little bit of a cleanup there, but continue that today. And other than that, not a whole lot planned. Grab some breakfast and sit around and read the paper with radar in the easy chair and maybe even fall asleep there. How about that? Don't have to get to work there. Good morning to neighbor Jerry up the river there, and Bill. Good morning to you, Bill, AFD. Everybody else out there. Thanks for playing me hot cup, Rich. K0PIR, AC9LV.
Contact after Mark transmits with Gary, please, WA0AFD.
Morning, Trapper John, KU99.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Bob.
Okay, let's see. I got that bill, and Bob, KU9I, do you want on the list?
KB0L.
I'll wait until the next hour there, Rich.
Okay, fine business. I don't have too long of a list, but that'll work fine. And I got KB0L. You'll be the tail gunner. And let's see, John, 31 to 52 and partly cloudy or partly sunny. Thanks, John. Thanks for checking in. Terrific signal. W0TRD on the remote. Come on in and stand by KB0L.
K0PIR, morning, Rich. Morning, Biscuit Money. Yeah, we all clear to go down here at the shop, the inside on, half-mile west of the sweet-sucking sound of the casino down there. It's slapping people's pockets. And, but we are remote on the WD0VTM remote out of Marion, Illinois. Thank you, John, for its use. I sure do appreciate that. Tell you what, working fine business, too. 28, too late here on the morning go here. It looks like the sun's just starting to brighten up a little on the east there. Don't see much for clouds, Rich. 28, but we're going to head up to 54. It's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Having a nice day today, and the twins' 1-year birthday party. We're going to have a little shindiggy later this afternoon for them, and I'm excited about that. Can hardly wait. Things are A-OK out this way. Boys are working double full-time. I'm playing hooky, doing that. I've got me a valedictorian and a playing hooky award certificate right up here. Even spelled my name right. I'll be darned. It's good to catch up with you this morning, Rich. Thanks for being out there. Good morning to each and every one of you. We are remote. We are portable. Best 7-3.
Alpha Echo 0, Tango Golf.
Alpha 0 Tango Golf. You'll be the tail gunner. And good copy on you, Mark. Boy, enjoy your vacation there, or your camping, and we'll talk to you later. Bill, do you want to go ahead and make a comment?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Jerry, are you still on the board down there in Rolla?
On the board, you mean for the W0GS Rolla Club?
Yeah, well, thank you very much for letting me know that. Dave sent me an email, and I've been trying to bring some order to net control, and when there are openings like that. So thank you, and thank you, Dave. So I got that penciled in. You'll be there on Saturday. Thank you, WA0AFD.
Okay, Bill, and Earl, I've just got a couple more, and then I'll turn it over to you. And let's see, that would be KB0L. Bernie, come on in and stand by AA0TG.
K0PIR on the Breakfast Club, KB0L. Good morning, Rich. Good morning to everyone. Hey, Mark, sounds like you're having a great time there. W0TRD. We have 31 degrees going up to 55. I know you're short of time here, Rich, so thanks for the hot cup of coffee. Hope everyone has a great day. K0PIR on the Breakfast Club, KB0L. Have a great day.
Okay, Bernie, terrific signal, and got your 31 going to 55. AA0TG, Jim, come on in and stand by Earl.
Yeah, thanks a lot for making me your tail gunner. This is Alpha Echo Zero tail gunner up here in Eota, Minnesota. The name is Ken, Kilowatt Echo November. Thanks a lot, Rich, for picking me up. It is 27 degrees, clear skies. Hopefully going up to a blistering 43 degrees up here in Minnesota, so we hope the snow will melt off. I know you're short of time, but thank you for running the net and picking me up. 73 from Eota, Rich.
Okay, Ken, fine business, and thanks for checking in with us. Check in with us again, and we'll talk to you later, hopefully real soon. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, W9WJO. Come on in for a cup, and then I'll turn it over to you.
K0. Had to kill a phone here. K0PIR, W9WJO. Good morning, Rick, everybody. I've got 34 degrees. It feels like 28, and it's high day at 59, and that. So now just the weather station finally blanked out on me. I tell you what, it's been telling me to change the batteries for 6 months, so I knew it was kind of premature, but now I know it means it. Go ahead.
Roger. I've been looking at a weather station, and I think I'm about ready to pull the trigger on one. But I haven't made that final decision yet. I've got a friend not too far away, just a couple blocks away. He's got one online, so I can look at it. Earl, thanks for being here, and I want to thank everybody that checked in with me. I hope you have a terrific day. And Earl, it's all yours. W9WJO from K0PIR 73.
All right, didn't know what you was looking at. I'm running Davis Pro 2, Vantage Pro 2, I think it is. And I like it. It's my first decent station, and had it up here for years and relying on it. But sometimes I think it needs batteries before it does. That's why I said, well, when it goes blank, I said, now it means it. So, which one was you looking at?
Say that again, Earl.
Now, which weather machine was you looking at?
Oh, my friend's got one. It's golly, what is it? It's one of the more popular models. Give me a name. Does it start with a L?
Well, I can't think of one there. I haven't been looking though since I got this one, so I've been pretty happy with it. Yeah, the only thing I think needed some work was the wind gauge, because I don't think it reads fast enough. Every time I call them, they say there must be something in the way there, but which there isn't. So I don't know. I always swore I'd take it out and put it in my truck and
see how fast it's really going there, but never did that. Just leave it up there.
Yeah, lacrosse, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Not really familiar with them, so I can't do any good there. But I know the Davis is pretty accurate. It kind of like it, and I've got it online too, so I can check it with my cell phone. That's one thing I like about it.
Roger, Roger. Have a good one, Earl.
All right, 7-3, and we'll get on with the show here and say good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Breakfast Club, where old-timers are never forgotten and newcomers are always welcome. This net's open to all amateur operators. My name's Earl, W9WJO in Quincy, Illinois, and I'll be your net control for this session of the net. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment of silence and remembrance of the silent keys that are passed on from our net and those who gave their lives in defense of our great country. Nothing heard, so first off, if we have any mobiles or remotes, we'll get you on top of the list here. Nothing heard, but what's right below us there on 97.0, but anyway, I'll go ahead and take regular check-ins for the net.
Kilo Uniform 9 here. Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta.
Whiskey 0 Golf Oscar.
Kilowatt United 9 India.
Kilo Fox 9 Alpha Quebec.
Whiskey Bravo 0 Golf Alpha Charlie.
November 0 Hotel Delta Mike.
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Papa.
Kilo 0 Sierra Delta.
Okay, we had a bunch of pile-ups there in the beginning. I got TU9S, and then I got RY, AFD, KRX, 9I, GAC, HDM, STP, and I think it was SSD there. So I know I missed out on a handful there. Let's try it again.
You had UFO trying to check in Reno with Oscar. WA0 AFD.
Check in. Double.
Kilo Delta 9 India Victor.
Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
Check in. All right, I heard the other check in here just a second here. Let's see here. Started out with one, I'm trying to read what it was. Was that? Oh, it had an F in the middle there. I had OFO, I know that's wrong. And then I had IVV and Tango Whiskey. Can I get a correction on that first one?
That's Larry, WB2 UFO on a remote. So you'll have a little delay there at WA0 AFD.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, UFO. That's right. That's what I put down there. So, all right. I know I missed a few more. Go ahead and throw them at me.
W0 Golf Zulu.
Got you down there, Gene. Any more? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick Larry up here on the remote, so you can turn that loose if you want to. So, WB2 UFO remote. Come on in, Larry.
Hey, good morning, everyone. WB2 UFO. Thanks for picking me up, Larry. I've got to get the birds
set, and I'm going to set up the breakfast now. That's my plan. It's 60 degrees here right now, with plans of going up to 85 by this afternoon. Looking forward to that. Let's see what else. The hot water heater in the motorhome here is going crazy. It's got a temperature control on it, and the temperature control is going wonky. It's either hot as it can go or cold as it can go, and nothing in the middle. So I'm at a disadvantage. I have to go over and swim in the pool for a little while, and then I'll go sit in the hot tub. Just kind of relax with all the other guys that are and couples who are sitting in the hot tub. And then I'll go take a shower over there. I have a mobile RV repairman coming this afternoon. He's going to fix up those showers. I don't have to do. That's such a disadvantage to take a shower over at the pool. I'm kidding. But that is true. We've got to really get that fixed. I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened when we were up in Winslow. It was 17 degrees. In fact, we decided not to stay there. We just had straight down here. So I never got the chance to stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. What a fine thing it might have been. Anyway, with that, thanks for being there and sharing this morning with me. And I'm going to go and start the bird breakfast for the 12 parents. Get the two dogs out the house for a while and change the kidder and the kitty litter for the cat. It's proud of you. WB2 USA. Bye.
Oh, all right there, Larry. Well, yeah, it's too bad you didn't get to stand on the corner. I did that once there a while back, and but didn't get any pictures. I think I took a picture of the statue out there and about it. Just had it by myself there, but yeah, I know. Chris there from up there, CT. He sent me a picture from down there, so that's offer a price, I guess. There. So thanks for checking in there this morning, Larry. And up toward the top of the list, had one heading in RY. Could you give me your full call?
It's Whiskey Alpha 9 Romeo Yankee Foxtrot, WA9 RYF.
Okay, I figured I didn't get enough of it, but that happens sometimes, so we'll get you on the list here coming up after Jerry. So with that, I better get to Jerry. KU9S, good morning. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club.
Hey, good morning. Earl, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club, 12 Uniform 9 Sierra. Now it's jumped up to 31.4 degrees. And you got a pretty good list going here, Earl. And I normally hear you on Sunday mornings, but I guess I got to get used to hearing you on Thursday mornings. Good signal, by the way, from Quincy. And I did hear Larry UFO on his remote. Morning all. W9WJO KU9S.
Whiskey Bravo 9 Victor Golf Oscar.
Morning, Bob.
W9DON.
Hold on. All right, thanks for checking in there, Jerry. You got your 31.4. And then we'll go to WA9RYF. I think that's Howard. I was from HO down there. So I hope that was it. Go on in and have a cup.
Okay, good morning, Earl. And everybody else on the Breakfast Club. This is WA9RYF. Howard in West Dallas, Wisconsin, where it's exactly freezing this morning, 32 degrees. And it tells me it's clear. I haven't been out. And I don't know what it's going to go up to. But I'm sure glad I got groceries coming today because I'm all out of my Hostess snacks for Breakfast Club time. And I have to announce that yesterday I finally got my application together and mailed in so I could get my number on the Breakfast Club. Thanks to Bill Chesterfield there. Got me the information and I got it all set up. last couple of days. They got it mailed in yesterday. Everybody 73, and have a good day. And we'll see you possibly tomorrow. WA9RYF.
Morning, Howard.
Hi, Jerry.
Morning, John.
K9 IVV.
Yeah, you're number 12 on the list on IVV there, and we got Bill coming out there. But I do have a question here on a call. Let's see, where was that? Had one ending with 0SFD. Could you give me your prefix?
Kilo 0 Sierra Delta.
Yeah, it wasn't on my list, so writing down SSD didn't work there, so thanks for that. We'll get you in here. Number 10 on the list. We're getting ready to start with number 4. So, I guess I got to do number 3 first. Never mind, I got that one. WA0AFD, we'll get you in here, right? And sort my notes out here. So, what's going on, Bill?
Well, thank you, and good morning to you, Earl, and good morning to all of the Breakfast Club. This is WA0AFD, and I want to thank Howard for acknowledging my efforts. When I'm at Control, I always inform people that if you'd like information on how to become a member, send me an email, and I'll send you a copy of the most recent BC newsletter. So it really made me feel good that that worked with you, Howard. By the way, as a result of the BC picnic, it is my understanding there is a new website in process, and eventually we'll be able to say for additional information, go to this new website. But in the interim period, anyone that's interested in membership, send me an email. I'll send you a copy of the BC newsletter, and yes, I am good on QRZ for an address. Thank you for that public service announcement. My name is Bill, Chesterfield, Missouri, and we're about 20 miles or so west of that big old arch down there on the Mississippi River. 34 degrees going up to 59, which is quite a bit warmer than yesterday. And one of my antennas came down, so I'll be out there probably using some 4- and 5-letter words trying to get it back up. That's one of my planned activities. Yesterday, I saw my heart surgeon, and he's quite a guy. And we make a dynamic duo, but we got to talking, and he asked me about my exercise regimen. And I told him I go to the Y and ride a stationary bike. I used to walk, but I injured my ankle, and I got adjusted to riding that stationary bike. And he put kind of bluntly, get your rear end off that stationary bike and walk. For a senior citizen, I feel he was talking about someone else, not me. But he had get your butt off that bike and start walking again. It's called gravity-defying exercise. It strengthens the muscles in your legs and helps keep your stability intact. Anyhow, that's as brief and to the point as I can be, which, as you all know, is not very much. 3459, WA0AFD.
All right, Bill. Well, I tell you what, that's one thing that bothers me is the walking. So I think that's out my case. I've got my treadmill downstairs, and I got my bike upstairs. So I guess me and your doctor wouldn't get along too good there. But if it's not comfortable and don't want to do it, and I just. Exercise is one thing, pain's another. So that's my opinion on that. But you're probably right. It's better. But I used to do a lot of it. I think it's wore my walker out there. 7-3 to you, and good morning, Brad. KCI and KRX. It's your cup of coffee, Brad. Yeah, DQF on the list. You in there, Brad? back to Brad and go to KU9I. Come on in and have a cup.
Morning, Skip.
Hey, good morning, Jerry. Good morning to you, Earl. WJO from KU9I. Good morning to all of the Breakfast Club, whoever can copy me at any rate. Not quite as cold this morning as it has been. It's 31 degrees, 3-1. And we'll see it up into the, slide up into the low 50s, 51, 52 degrees today. And I am assuming that the sun is going to be shining, so that will help matters. We'll even squeeze a little more with the sunshine. You can't ever tell. Hey, good to hear you, Earl, this morning. Good to hear everybody else who has copied. I think I've copied most all of them. And hopefully everybody has a blessed day. 73 from KU9I. Back to you. Thanks for the coffee.
Hi, Bob. Sound good this morning. And I was having trouble with your name this morning because this record was asking us for something number DOD. And I go, wait a minute. And so, anyway, I figured that out. What do you think?
That's a good thing. Just remember you can spell it either way, forward or backwards.
Yeah, I like it when it's like that. You know, you can go either way. And I don't know, though. There's certain things about dyslexia it's not too bad. I think it actually helps me figure out things so I can see it in different perspectives there.
Hey, we all have those problems, Earl, though. No doubt about that.
All right, thanks for checking in. 7-3, sounding good. So everybody run over and say good morning to Walt there, WB0GAC. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Earl. W9WJO and the Breakfast Club WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas. Temperature currently 37 degrees on its way to 58 later today. Got a great signal in here earlier, 59 plus 20. 25 copying. Wondering how much power you're running. I'm running about 100 watts peak on out of my FT891 here, so into the outside dipole is up probably about 25 feet here, maybe 20 feet, and not that high. So back over to you, W9WJO, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Over to you.
All right, well, you're doing good. You're peaking at 20 over here. I run 100 watts on an inverted V up about 50 foot, something like that. And but I did learn to peak it up a little bit, I think, because I took my analyzer and I blew from one side of from front to back of my house, where it goes over the house. I just took a rope one day several years ago and stuck on it, tied it off somewhere, and kept going maybe in 5-10 degree increments, and I found where I have now has been the best spot. So I don't know. I guess that's one way you can tune it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of opportunity to move things around. I just pick the available trees and try between them, and then I put one of those LBG remote tuners, the R100 at the bottom of it outside, so it'll cover all the hand bands with that G5 RV behind it. Check in.
All right, well, we'll say 7-3 to you and see who the check-in is.
Morning, Paul.
All right, got you down there, Paul. Anybody else?
10-0 Juliet Golf.
Okay, and 0DG. And down, so let's see. And HDM, you're coming up. Do you have anybody else want to get in on the roster here of the Breakfast Club?
K9AJP.
All right. I got AJP down and got KRX returning, so we were just looking for you a couple ago here, so we'll just stop everything and pick you up there, Brad. 59 KRX, 79WJO in the Breakfast Club.
W9WJO, KC9KRX, good morning, Mr. Earl. You're sounding good here. 32 degrees. They say we might hit 50. We'll see what goes with all that. Other than that, no rain, no snow. It's a good day. And I hope everybody's having a good morning. Roll right along. W9WJO, KC9KRX.
All right, Brad. Thanks for getting in here and checking in at 73 to you. All right, get down to the bottom of the list and say good morning to Dave here. N0HDM. Come on in, have a cup, and stand by Jerry or STP.
Okay, Earl, good morning, sir. Thanks for checking me in. N0HDM is the call. Came here today, and I'm located in St. Peters, Missouri. Got a temperature of 34 degrees this morning, going up to a high of 61 today. It'll be a little warmer. Just in clear conditions all day, and the air quality is fair, which is acceptable for most people, apparently. Nothing on the drop the radar in our area here for a while, so I guess it'll be okay rain-wise. The band conditions seem to be pretty good this morning. You got a good signal down here for 100 watts, and you got the antenna up 50 feet, that makes a difference. You don't really need it for the higher you get. And like you say, you got it positioned in the perfect way, at least for my location we do. Sounding good down here, that's 9 plus. Earl. I'll say good morning to she's familiar with what's up there. I heard Jerry K9S. He's coming up. And my neighbor Bill out there, AFC. Good morning to you, Bill. And good morning to all of you here for me. I can't remember all the call signs, but there's all I have to do. Thank you, Earl. Thanks for doing that for us. N0HDM.
All right, there, Dave. Thanks for checking in. And no, I just decided to play with that and see what looked the best on the analyzer, and it just seemed like that did help a little bit. And I had the options there of doing that. So yeah, the snakes in the ground. That's where I'm going to leave it. So thanks for checking in. 7-3 to you. Now we're going to pick up Jerry here, K9STP, and say good morning to you and stand by Tim there, SSD.
Good morning, Sophie.
Good morning, Turo. This is Jerry, K9STP on the east coast of Iowa, where it's, I said 30 last hour, but it's actually 27, and it's going up to about 62 today. So it's almost the boomer weather. We'll have to see what happens. I'm sure Don will have an update on the days till spring, like he promised yesterday. So we won't even sit here and calculate it. So everybody have a fine day. I'm going to go out to lunch with a fishing buddy, fishing, golfing, wood chopping, wood splitting friend of mine. So we used to do everything together, and now we're both old. We did that together too. So. Back to you, Earl, W9WJO, K9STP.
Yeah, you say going ball. I started doing that in my late 20s there, so I guess I look older than I was back in the days, and now I am that age, Brad.
Oh, I agree. My granddaughter about 10 years ago said, how old are you, Grandma? And I said, 60. She said, oh, that's old.
Yeah, well, I got a dozen already, and that's older. It's, yeah, I can feel it. But anyway, it's still making it. So thanks for checking in there. So 7-3 to you, and I'll say good morning to Tim, I believe it is, K0SSD. Come on in and have a cup.
Good morning, everyone. This is Tim, K0SSD, out here in Hecla, South Dakota. We're sitting at 28 degrees this morning. We're experiencing a heat wave. Compared to what we had earlier in the week, we're moving right up the scale. I just want to wish everybody a good morning and happy good cup. And wish all my radio brothers a happy day. K0SSD.
Well, we got you down there. I got new on my list there, Tim. We'll get you in the computer here, make it a little bit simpler. And, I used to drive a truck, and I got up into the Dakotas in the middle of winter time, and had to do some work up there. That was a little bit frosty, but, I got going up and down there, and I remember, I think it's probably North Dakota, I'm not sure, but, it was real dark. I couldn't figure out what are these people doing, camping out or something. Well, there was fishing huts out on the lake here, and so when I come back, there's a little bit more light. I seen what was going on there. Go ahead.
Now, Roger. Well, I'm right here on the North Dakota border. I could pretty much throw a rock to be in North Dakota. So I travel in there a lot. It seems like if I go to Ryan, I go to Aberdeen. If I go to my left, I go to Oaks, and just depends on what I need that day. Anyway, you guys all have a wonderful day. K0SSD, South Dakota.
All right there, Tim. Thanks for checking in with us. 7-3 to you. Well, next, we're going down to see Rick here. 89 IVV. Say good morning to you, and stand by Gary, Tango Whiskey.
Hey, good morning, Earl. This is Rich Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor, another Illinois. Pretty day out there. Sun's coming up over the trees. We're at 35 degrees. We're going to flip it over and end up at 53. So that's not too bad. Got to start dealing with the leaves around here. That's like everybody in central Illinois got to deal with. So good to hear you, Earl. Sounding really good on this end. Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor.
All right, Rick. Sounding good this morning. So good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. So 7-3, and I'm going to go down and pick up, see what's Gary here, see what's going on down in Rolla. KF0, Tango Whiskey, good morning. And stand by GZ.
W9WJO, Earl in the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I have 34 degrees here, and depends on what gauge, or I have two digital indoor-outdoor thermometers, but anyway, let's get it 34 degrees. Great signal, Earl. Speaking of exercise, I saw my general practitioner on and he said I needed to swim at the center. That's a recreation center we have here in Rolla, and I don't know. I think I'll just try to get the treadmill off and see how that goes, and tell him next time I visit him that I did either walk outside when it was nice or use the treadmill. So thanks for running this out of the net, Earl. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
All right there, Gary. Well, I'd say I used to do a lot of walking, but one reason I give up deer hunting is because I wasn't walking as good as I used to. I had to, I don't know what it was exactly, but I won't get into that. But I just, I could see the decline coming, so I eventually quit that. And but I enjoyed it. I always think I'd like to start up again, but I know better. So anyway, 7-3 to you, and next we've got Gene coming up there. W0GZ, come on in and have a cup. Stand by Bob, BGO.
Good morning, Earl. Good morning to you and all those breakfast clubbers out there. This is Gene on Sweet Spirit
London in northeast Missouri. Temperature here right now is 33 degrees, but it's predicted to go all the way up to 59 and be sunny. Gee, that sounds like a heat wave. Background noise is not too awful fearsome this morning. So I want to say a special how-do to old Don D.O.N. up there on CQ Farm. Larry, UFO, he's on remote. And Dave, HGM, down at St. Peters, Missouri. And Steve, YPH, he's my neighbor to the east over on Flint Hill Road. And I want to say how-do to old Jerry, KU9S, up there in McChesney Park. And, of course, old Bill, Chesterfield Bill. Another fine day. WA0AFT. He's been around a long time. Anyhow, thank you very, very, very much for taking Jeanette this morning, Earl. And I will surely look forward to next time. W0 Golf Zulu.
Good morning, Gene. WA0AFT said that.
Yeah, Bill. Have a good one, boy.
All right there, Gene. Thanks for checking in there, 73U. Now we'll go up to Downers Grove and see what Bob's up to. WB9VGO, it's your cup of coffee, and stand by Don.
Okay, thank you very much, Earl. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone on the Breakfast Club, WB9VGO, Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois. And, well, right now I got 30.1, and if you'd have caught me about 5 minutes ago, I had dipped below the 30 mark. But we're back up to 30, and we're looking at a high today, a sunny high of about 50 degrees. Should be a pretty nice day. And I'm okay with 50. As long as it's not too windy out there, but it's still a little, after some of the warm weather we've had late in the year, that little, even 30 degrees feels kind of chilly when you're out there. Take a little while for the body to adjust to it. By the time it does, it'll get below 30, and 30 will feel warm. So right now it looks like going to be a nice day, and it's going to be even nicer the next couple of days. We're going to get in the mid-50s the next couple of days. So we'll see how that goes. But as far as getting out and about, I'm going to see about doing some yard work today. I didn't mow it over the weekend. I tried to do that today. Walking. I'm still able to walk, although you have good days and bad days. But I'm little less enthused about walking when it's overcast and windy, or I think it's going to rain. I've kind of wimped out on a couple of days. I didn't want to get rained on, and then it didn't rain. But I guess today might be one later on. Once it gets to about 50, I may take a walk through the Forest Preserve. Nice little Forest Preserve camp near me, and try to do that as well as often as I can. Once it gets cold, I don't know. I got a rec center I joined. Actually, I joined it last year before I retired. And I have to say it was a big waste of money because I didn't go there one day. I was too busy outside. So that whole year of paying was a mistake. I was so excited and eager before I retired to have all these things lined up, and then once I retired, I didn't have the time to do it that I thought I would. Oh, well, we'll see about this year. All right, Earl, back to you. Thanks for running the net. You have a good day, and we'll catch you the next time. W9WJO, WB9VGO.
Big signal over here in Rockford.
You're booming in here, too.
Morning, Bob.
Bob and Bob.
Morning, Jerry.
Uniform. Whiskey, Charlie, Juliet.
Okay, I picked up YTH, 8UU, and 8CJJ there. Anybody else? KB0OU.
Whiskey Delta Zero, Charlie Victor Sierra.
All right, we got OU and CVS while we're getting a collection going here. Anybody else? All right, nothing heard, so we'll go ahead and pick up Don here. W9DON. Over to you, Don. Next, stand by Dennis, DQS.
Morning, Uncle Don. Oh, good morning. And good morning to everyone that can hear me this morning. Especially you, Earl. W9WJO. And the Gold Breakfast Club, this are W9DON. And you told me everyone my name. EPH is at KQ Farm. That's located on the east edge of beautiful Pagoni. And it's going to warm up today. Present temperature is balmy 28.9 degrees in beautiful Putnam County, North Carolina.
East of the Mississippi.
WA0AFD said that.
Milky Way Galaxy.
Way up away. All kinds of head this morning. Oh, boy. Probably will take a little trip today. Yesterday morning, we got off and looked kind of winterish type. But it didn't take long. The sun came up, melted it all away, dried off a little bit, and the neighbors are busy. Still got some harvest to do. Was out there late last night even. And some of them was even doing some fall tillage already. So things are really progressing around here. So I may take a little ride out of the grass has really got. Won't be too far from home. But now I know I can find a way home. So thanks everyone. And Earl, special thanks to you for running this session. It was different having you here this day instead of Sunday morning. Doesn't matter. Got a chance to say hey to you. And hey to everybody. W9DON.
Okay, Don. Yeah, I made the switch. I was getting into more and more conflicts with my schedule now on Sunday, so I decided to pick another one, and this is what I ended up with. And I don't mind it at all. It's a little bit different, but hey, that's all right. I just hope I didn't want to call a net, though, on Thursday. Everybody don't go to church afterwards. What do you think?
Well, really that bad that you chase people to church?
Well, everybody's getting ready to go to church, but they're doing it on Sunday is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's true, but, well, maybe they can go on Thursday then, too, if you're that big influence on them.
Yeah, you never know. But anyway, thanks for checking in there, Don. Good to hear you this morning. Coming in good. So now we got to go from DON to DQS. See what's going up in Galesburg. So W9DQF. Morning, Dennis. contact for you there, Dennis. Go ahead.
Good morning, Dennis. This is Jerry, K9STP. I'd just like to say I've seen the hospital in Gilbert that you're speaking of. And there's another one in Clinton, Iowa. It's huge, and it's connected by underground tunnels. So they've got, you could walk everywhere on the campus. You can get there underground because they were worried about the lights. So, yep, and it was built to last 5 years, and it's still solid. They rented it out for apartments and buildings, and 5 years construction back then was permanent construction. Back to you, K9STP. USL, it's U.S. Army Hospital. Well, I think it was a mental ward. They had a lot of people that were suffering shell shock.
After this was closed, and it was a University of Illinois extension that was occupied the state, and it was a mental institution for many, many years, most 1986 here, and it was a city government. And it's very good. Thanks for the update. And did I hear you say that you worked in Canton, Illinois?
Yes, I did. Right out of college, I worked for Salt Wheels Dairy. Oh, Roger. I've been inside that plant, so. Well, we better turn it back to net control. We better take it up. Thanks, Dennis. K9STP.
All right, you guys got to be thinking something else if we're going to keep the research on. There used to be an old, I'm not even sure what it was, going to Heliopolis, Illinois, and most people don't know where that is. It's between Springfield and Decatur, old road there, but I guess my dad and grandpa lived over in that area for a while, and I guess Dad take a ride out there and just see the old countryside around where he used to live a long time ago, and just seen all those buildings scattered all over the place. There's cement buildings, and I don't remember now what he told me. I'm going to have to look it up again there. Well, we better get on with the show here and get a hold of Paul and Princeton there. K9UEJ, it's your cup of coffee, stand by Joe in Fairfield. Got you on the list, Jerry, and God, I read a job for probably tomorrow. I'm supposed to get up into the 60s. I got to wash my Corvette off, polish it up for a Saturday Veterans Parade they're having, and I think Dave's coming up too, so I might have two of them to wash off Friday, so I better get ready for that there tonight. So I'm glad to see the weather, though. So, but then I'm going to go get Joe up to Fairfield. N0JG, good morning.
Okay, Earl. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. N0JG. Joe at Fairfield, Iowa. I've got 28 degrees up here. Pretty clear skies. No wind. Going up to about 54, 55. So not too bad of a day. I probably could stand up to pick up a few leaves. They sure have started coming down after getting some frost. So we got plenty of that. Interesting history some of the calls are talking about. So enjoy hearing that. I'm actually, not too far from Galesburg and Burlington and so forth. So interesting. And okay on your work with your antenna, Earl. Sounds like you've got it oriented the way it needs to be for your purposes there. And I remember what one old man told me. He said, you don't want to read too much about it. You just want to get out there and try it. Because if you read too much about it, you'll think it can't be done. And I always remember those comments and kind of chuckle about it, but a lot of what he said there was right. So wish everybody a good day, and back to you, Earl. W9WJO, N0JG. Yeah, told me the same thing. That's right.
Well, I tell you what I've done to all my HF antennas anyway. I take and scan those on my analyzer, get them where I want them, then I take a picture of them and put them in my notebook. And that way it comes along later or something tough, I'll see what it should have been compared to what it is, see if I need to do anything or not. So, yeah, you got the capability, it's nice to be here. So, since I've worked in RF for a long time, and I had to do that when I worked with cable TV. We had to do frequent performance tests and make them available to the FCC and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's where I got my real start. And later on, working with network analyzers and all that stuff. It makes you better as antennas, I think. So we're going to get on the list there and go up to Rochester, Minnesota, see what Dave's up to. K9AJP. It's your cup of coffee and stand by Steve, YPH, and this is W9WJO on the Breakfast Club.
Yippee-yippee-ki-yi. Oh, gosh, you gotta love it. So W9WJO, good morning, Earl. And good morning to the group, man. The gang's all here this morning. Chilly morning up here in Rochester. My God, we got like 26 degrees outside my door. 26. And we're headed up there about 42 today. So we're going to warm up pretty good. The sun is up, and my golly, it's looking pretty good. There's a few clouds out to the east there, but the sun's looking pretty bright, shining through them. And looks like we're going to have a partly sunny day, they say. So pretty nice temps there tomorrow. Man, they're saying upper 40s, I think 47 or something, 48 for tomorrow. And oh my goodness, looks like the upper 40s, mid 40s for about 4 or 5 days. So it looks pretty good. There are a few chances of rain, but nothing's good with it there, my golly. So hopefully what snow we had will melt off and things will be good. My golly, I'm just watching the birds and the squirrels are here looking in the window wondering why I don't have their feed out there yet. So we better get going doing that. We do have the fireplace going. And man, that feels mighty fine there for sure. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great Thursday. Thanks for doing it, Earl. Sounded good as usual. A lot of good signals this morning. Thank you, buddy. W9WJO, K9AJP. Thanks for doing it.
Right there, Dave. Well, I never had much to do with fireplace, but I did have to put it in the heat stove there, a couple of them, and then when it got really cold, we could get a big old chunk of coal would go in there. They're coal certified, so that was always nice to have. That really put out the heat. But yeah, I remember those days. That was I think on the firehouse there, we here in the modern in the middle of the room, in the middle of the house there, and I guess they called it the dining room. But that was where the TV was. Everybody hung out. So we had Thanksgiving dinner. So we had a big table in there. But only used to got special table. But yeah, it got me thinking of that. We had a kitchen, we had a wood stove, but didn't use them so you get the winter and it gets cold enough. It also keeps you warm. It had a water heater in it and a bread warmer and also places to dry your towels thing beside it there. It was rather efficient for using up the only energy you could there. So enough of that. Talking about the old days there, that youngsters out there, they got to see what they missed out on there. Well, next we're going down here to New London, and that means that Gene in here, so it must be Steve, KD0YCH. And, oh yeah, we also had UFO, but he was remote there, so I guess we couldn't count him being in the same county there. So good morning, Steve. All right, Steve, good to hear you this morning. Thanks for checking in with me there. So, you have a good one. Excuse me. Next we've got John here from up in Michigan. Hey, good morning. And stand by Mike, CJJ.